out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, lockdown again. You know, I have to stink up this man's name. Stink up. No, I'm really upset until I said a cuss. You know why? I'm going to tell you why I said a cuss. Because he will never understand. They don't understand. He will stand up with the big self and say, lock this down, closing down this, closing that. But you are the cause of the problem. That, you see me? Let me tell you something. That is why I make decisions in my life now. That is why I make serious decisions. Nobody going to dictate my pace. I sit down there and say, you know, because of this whole TOBAGO thing and Easter, the Muslim community have no Eid now. You stay home, you mash them up. He come now, ladies and gentlemen, he appointed Imam as a senator to replace the late Franklin Khan. But all of this mama get something, you know. All of this some mama guy people and say what's going on. There's some mama guy and say, you know the Muslims are upset because they can't go to the mosque, they can't do certain things. They're taking all the precautions and whatnot. They can't do certain things. Boy, I tell you this, man, you know what's the worst part about all this? I tell her tears come in my eye because here what's going on. What about the people who work in the pizza place, boy? What about the restaurant owners that have broccoli, that have meat, that have perishable items that could last a week or two? What about what about these people? You can't just come a one night partner. You just can't come hours before and say, hey, lockdown. Because you know why? You're not a good person. You know why? Your salary is not affected. Why the hell you don't take a pay cut? Why don't you take a pay cut? When all of you suffer in 2020, you know what you did in 2020? In Christmas time, you went and buy a black van, a black SUV. Why don't talk about that? Why don't talk about ministers last year and going on to this year? All buy big Benz for 2 million, BMW, all kind of thing they buy. Why someone is suffering? And he will never take a pay cut, he will never take it. Because you know what, he's going like a wajang, a woman money. See, when I work, a woman money. I don't want to hear him, boy. I don't want to hear him. And furthermore, I really wish and to tell you this, I really didn't mean it. I didn't mean it when I said I wish you a quick recovery. I didn't mean it. Sorry to say it. Boy, this man, you can imagine what's going on with the restaurants now. People stuck up because they know kind of coming out now. They know everybody kind of, you know, we batting. And now buy chicken. It's mountain. So they come in and say, okay, people go order food, but they go order lobster, they go do barbecue, they go do pizza, they go do all kind of thing. All kind of thing, they go have it ready. You come and you mash up all that, boy. Give the people a 3 days, tell them from Saturday stuff now, boy. Tell them from Sunday so they can know whatever going on. Wherever they can come and have a sale, everything half price, and sell it out. Who does that, boy? Who does that? Now you're telling me about roadside food. Roadside food, so I can't, listen me, KFC closed, Burger King closed. Burger King closed. I can't go through a drive-through, but I could stand up. I could stand up and he doubles outside. So why I can't pick it up by a restaurant? What is the difference between a doubles man packing a doubles, and a person if I go by Rago, if I go by passage to Asia and curbside pickup, I make my call, I want my food, I pass by, all I come and I drive out in my car. What's the difference? They are not thinking. They are not thinking. This place is not being run by smart people. It is not being run by smart people. I put some clips together. We're running for time. See if I can get an extension. For those of you who missed it, for those of you who missed it, this is what he said on clip 2. Go ahead. Go ahead.
With the numbers that we've had for a week, with all the cautions that have been out, with all the cautions we've thrown to the window, the only thing that we could do now in Trinidad and Tobago to evade a disaster brought on by COVID-19 in its second year is to intervene and to interrupt the distribution of the virus among populations in the country, wherever they might be. So, as a result of the consultations we've had, in considerations of all the things that have to be done, for all the reasons I've given and the reason that you know, the following will be the actions of the government of Trinidad and Tobago, and we will ensure that the population is protected by these actions. 1, as of midnight tonight, all restaurants and bars will be closed. 2, all malls would be closed. 3, all places of worship would be closed. All gyms and fitness centers will be closed. All spas, hairdressing locations and beauty dispensing areas will be closed to the public. Casinos and betting houses, cinemas, theaters and clubs will be closed. The public service will operate by limiting the amount of flights into Tobago and out of Tobago to 3 flights a day, and the sea bridge will operate at 25% capacity on the ferries. All tours to various areas of recreation pause, whether it is to the Bird Sanctuary, the Buku Reef, or similar places. Tours would end, they would not be permitted, and this period of this response will go until the 23rd of May. With all the cautions that have been out, with all the cautions we've thrown to the window, the only thing that we could do now in Trinidad and Tobago to evade a disaster brought on by COVID-19 in its second year.
I have 9 more clips. In fact, 18 clips. So they're now installed. Hurry up there. What have you to say now? Everything closed down. Every single thing closed down. Let me open up the lines. Give me a list of things that closed down. I forgot it in the back. Hurry up. All restaurants and bars will be closed. All malls will be closed. All places of worship will be closed. Imagine Eid. You remember the Muslim? I just show you Imam guide the Muslim community with bringing this Imam to swear. What's his name? Senator Shiraz. Imam. Does it have a video? Or was a photograph? Great. Yeah. So he brought him, right? Yeah, go ahead. Let me see the clip. Go ahead.
I, Imam Shiraz Ali, having been appointed a Member of Parliament, do swear by Almighty Allah that I will bear true faith and allegiance to Trinidad and Tobago, will uphold the Constitution and the...
So he did that because he know what he was going to do. He know he going to shut them down because he know the Muslim community was upset with him. So he decided now, you know what, I'm going to mama guide them, bring in an imam. Because there are so many people in the PNM and they really are, because that was a real concern for everybody. Yeah? Everybody was like, but how are we bringing in this man? But he know the Muslim community don't upset with him about this because Easter, Christian enjoy the Easter, they bravada. Everybody enjoy Easter. Everybody went to Tobago. 50,000 people went to Tobago. But it come now, you bust their throat. You bust their throat. What was the last Hindu Hanuman Jayanti? Yeah. So he know exactly what he was doing. So just imagine now, all places of worship will be closed. All gyms and fitness center will be closed. All spas and beauty. Here now, let me ask you something now. Listen, man, your salary closed by chance? Every parliamentary, every worker that works in the parliament, all government workers getting their money. Everybody. And you have nothing in place. You should have listened to last night to Biden's speech. Trillions of dollars being invested. They're going to help all the restaurant persons. They're going to give out more grants. Let me tell you something. Hey, I tell you here today, this man don't care about nobody. Casinos closed, cinemas closed, theater closed, clubs will be closed. What about the single mothers in these places? Tell me, what about the single mothers? How are they going to live? How are they going to live? Could somebody tell me that? Could somebody tell me that, ladies and gentlemen? And yet this is the same man who tell you, listen, go to Tobago, go to Tobago, go to Tobago, go to Tobago. You remember when he said that? Play clip 14 for me.
Story going to be the ferry. This is going to be an Easter where anybody who wants to go to Tobago can go and come back when you want. So you know what's happening now? Tobago is almost full and overflowing. The place to be is in Tobago. And I tell you, the best vacation you can have at home in Trinidad and Tobago is in Tobago. Go to Tobago if you want, but when you go to behave yourself.
Yeah, 50,000 went to Tobago because of you, and I blame you. I blame you for having us in this predicament. But you know what is the worst part? His salary is not affected, and all you have to understand that. What about the girls and them in the casino? What about the girls and them who cutting people nail and doing a little facial? What about the beauty spas and them? What about these people and them, and let them know that Rowley and his government, their salary is not affected. For 3 weeks you wouldn't be working, and for 3 weeks you have nothing to eat. Let me tell you that, for 3 weeks, imagine you have a party at home, he shut you down and clip one. And here what he say now, if it's Johnny birthday, hold a second, if it's Johnny birthday, if Johnny dying, the man like he doing, he have no, like he don't care. Well, if it's Johnny dying and who dying, and look at the clip on, listen to him.
And of course, you have to have a birthday party for little Johnny. Because Johnny is 9 or he's 8 or whatever it is, and you got to bring all the family together. I could tell you this afternoon.
Just imagine. Oh, Johnny's dying. You ever tell people a child dying and you're making fun? Johnny is 9 or something, or 8, sorry. Johnny is 8. I'm so pissed. Johnny is 8 or a little child birthday party. But what is the best thing? You had your jam session. You had your party Easter Saturday. You had it all. You had your everybody whining, everybody dancing. I hear that some Spanish too. You know, he blaming Kamala for bringing all the Spanish, right? So I looking to call Auntie phone now. You know, I call her Auntie. Hey, Auntie, how are we going? Hey, have some nice thing by your house. Let me organize all the zest. Yeah, because he blaming opposition for illegal immigrants coming in here. Nobody even know who's the opposition leader. I'm telling you. Imagine you in your house, a little birthday party, you come to mash up, but the 1% had a big wedding in town. Big wedding in town. Hear what he said in clip 1.
Of course, you have to have a birthday party for little Johnny. Because Johnny is 9 or he's 8 or whatever it is, and you got to bring all the family together. I could tell you this afternoon, as a result of the ongoing monitoring that we have been doing of behavior of people in the country, the behavior in the homes are a major contributor to the numbers that we are seeing. because people are still thinking that they could be smart by beating the system, being irresponsible, or just being powerful stupid, that I could do it, it's my right. And of course, as that right is exercised, you invite the family to the party or the gathering, and you infect or they infect you. In some of these gatherings, you have from babies to octogenarians. They must get together for somebody's event, and it's happening away from public view or with public knowledge, away from the law, but it's affecting the national community. Because some people just believe, and we still do have some people who believe that COVID is a hoax, you know. And of course, you have to have a birthday party.
Nothing. You can't have no party, nothing. You in your own house, you having a little eat up. But he had his time. Let me tell you something. How you behave for election interview, how your people behave, like wajangs, that is how all they behave. Whining on top of each other. But when we did it in Trinidad, you lock us up. You lock us up. Boy, just imagine, all restaurants and bar closed. What about the workers at the restaurants? What about the workers at the bars? Who frying chicken? Who doing a little eat up? All the malls, all the people who are the food court, all the people who now cannot come out and sell a dress, a panty or a bra. Nobody can sell nothing again. All the stores in the mall, all the stores in the mall, you just shut them down. And you know what? Your salary is never affected. Why don't you take 3 months of your salary and go and buy hamper and give it out in your constituency? But all you will beg. You go beg this one, you go beg that supermarket, you beg this one. You can't be doing people that. That is wickedness. It is wickedness. And here we are saying, no, you can't help us. You can't help us. You can't help us. Go into clip 8.
Way earlier on, when we started being affected by the virus, you indicated that if you had a similar lockdown, there won't be any money in the coffers for people in bars and that kind of thing. Is the situation still the same?
Well, let me repeat that, because a lot of people will quote me. What I said is that we will not be in a position to be as helpful as we were in the beginning, because the money is just not there. And when we did intervene last year, March and April, we told you where the money came from. A lot of it was borrowed money. We borrowed money to fight the virus at that stage. We came through the year 2020 doing reasonably well, doing good. But then 2021, whatever we have done, whatever has been done to us, we are now called upon again. What I was saying is that don't be irresponsible thinking that, well, nothing will happen that we can't deal with in our stride. It will be a serious challenge. Because as we make these decisions today, the Minister of Finance is going to have to look now to see, one, first and foremost, that we are able to preserve the social support system that we have in place. This country has a very large social support system in place, and that is not taken into account at all when people speak about helping people. During last 2020, as a matter of fact, only recently the Minister of Finance and I were looking at the expansion of expenditure that took place in the Ministry of Social Development. Because all of the help that we hear, we give this and give that and give this and give that, it turns up in the bottom line into millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. So we do not have the resources now to be as helpful as we were last year.
We say we say you have no resources and you have nothing, so crap or smoke your pipe, but he have his salary. His ministers have a salary, the senators, everybody has a salary, you know, and that goes across the board. Opposition and government, everybody. I know nobody in opposition say, well, I'll take 3 months of my salary and buy hampers for the needy. I need it. Before I take a break, I need all that. And not hearing all that. And here he say, it's millions and millions they spent last year. You get any money? I had a woman last night crying in my studio with a little child. I work in a restaurant, they closed down, I never get no money. My landlord would throw me out. But just to tell you you're lying, just to tell you, it's not a millions, partner. It's billions dollars spent last year. This is because your finance minister, who you were discussing whatever stuff in the last few days, you're lying to the people. It's not a million, it's billions. Yeah.
The public health restrictions in particular have affected so many areas of business activity. It's affected small business in particular. We did spend a lot of money last year. Last time I checked, it was actually closer to $18 billion.
Billion.
$18 billion.
$18 billion. So when he talking about millions, you see, here, short man don't know. Minister calling him but saying millions. He say, yeah, but it's billions. But look, he come back, he say millions, spell millions. But you think people forget, your own minister said billions. $18 billion. And some of you never got a grant. If you go in America, you see what's going on in America right now? Boy, they have this thing called the pantry, where you're getting grocery, you're getting $1,400 US, $1,400. $1,400 or $1,500 every month in their salary. What the bar owner's going to do? Listen, what the restaurant workers going to do? What the bar workers going to do? What the gym workers going to do? What the spa girls and them going to do? Nothing for all year. And $18 billion spent last year. Let's take a break.
Courtesy of Adris Marketing Limited.
اللهم إني لك صمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وعلى رزقك أفطرت.
Adris Marketing Limited is the Caribbean's largest supplier of wrought iron parts and accessories. We carry security steel doors, aluminum windows, gate tracks, hinges and much more for domestic and commercial use. Located at Freeport and Arapita Avenue. Don't wait until it's too late. Courtesy of Adris Marketing Limited.
The trendsetters are back. Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, will be reopened from Wednesday, April 21st. Brides, grooms, family and friends, buy unmatched outfits at our bridal booths. Don't forget to match your jewelry to perfection. Fab India Expo would like to wish everyone Ramadan Kareem. Get the latest variety of Islamic wear, also featuring royal and antique furniture from Jaipur, Jodhpur and Agra, beautifully hand-carved teak furniture from Saharanpur. You will be required to wear your mask, sanitize and check your temperature before entering. All COVID protocols will be observed. Fab India Expo, starting April 21st, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day including weekends.
Visit Party Paradise and make your next party a fantastic event. Located in Tobago, Gulf City Mall and now in Shogunas. Get licensed character supplies, candies, tokens and more. Make your event a party today with Party Paradise.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
This Mother's Day, Passada Food King is celebrating Mom, a tribute to the one who knits the family together with her love, affection, and wisdom. Join us on this journey of appreciation to Mom. Shop and win at Passada Food King. Over $100,000 to be won. This Mother's Day, Passada Food King is giving away a truckload of large and mini appliances valued at over $75,000. In addition, there will be 25 $1,000 food vouchers to be won. Over $100,000 to be won when you shop at Passada Food King this Mother's Day. Promotion runs until May 22nd. Every $500 spent at Passada Food King or $300 at Bright Ideas entitles you to an entry form and a chance to win. And get ready for the grand draw on May 22nd at all Passada Food King locations: Manzanilla Road, Mayaro, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro, New Grand Junction, 2 stores in Princestown, 2 stores in Point Fortin, and Premier Street, Marabella, opposite the Marabella Market. Passada Food King, famous for better prices every day as we continue treating and caring for you like family.
At Debbie's Furniture, our prices are the cheapest and our quality is the best. We have store-wide bargains on kitchen cabinets, islands, chest of drawers, mirrors, bed frames, sofa sets and more. Located at Last Shopping Mall, Davie and number 6 Clark Street, Penal, next to the market.
Visit the Classic Tiles showroom at number 64 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and view our wide selection of mosaic, planks, ceramic, and porcelain tiles to suit every style and budget. We cater to do-it-yourself projects and professionals. Our helpful staff is ready to assist. We also carry a variety of tools, paints, accessories, and equipment. Call us at 665-1547 for unbeatable prices. Shop at Classic Tiles today.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from custom canopies and coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Save money at Neil Cool. Service any unit starting at $175. Comfort Air units for only $2,050 or get a Lennox unit for only $2,700. Massive sale now on. Call to book your appointment today.
Numbers that we've had for a week, with all the cautions that have been out, with all the cautions we've thrown to the window, the only thing that we could do now in Trinidad and Tobago to evade a disaster brought on by COVID-19 in its second year is to intervene and to interrupt the distribution of the virus among populations in the country, wherever they might be. So, as a result of the consultations we've had, in considerations of all the things that have to be done, for all the reasons I've given and the reason that you know, the following will be the actions of the government of Trinidad and Tobago, and we will ensure that the population is protected by these actions. 1, as of midnight tonight, all restaurants and bars will be closed. 2, all malls would be closed. 3, all places of worship would be closed. All gyms and fitness centers will be closed. All spas, hairdressing locations and beauty dispensing areas will be closed to the public. Casinos and betting houses, cinemas, theaters and clubs will be closed. The public service will operate by limiting the amount of flights into Tobago and out of Tobago to 3 flights a day, and the sea bridge will operate at 25% capacity on the ferries. All tours to various areas of recreation pause, whether it is to the boat sanctuary, the Boku Reef, or similar places. Tours would end, they would not be permitted, and this period of this response will go until the 23rd of May.
Wow, but your money continues. Just imagine that. Why do you take a pay cut? You know who's a stupid man too, boy? A real stupid man? The Arima Business Association president. What the fellow he say? This man say he support Rowley. They said it will support the government should decide to impose further COVID-19 restrictions, a total 3-week lockdown. But you's a dotish man, boy. You's a stupid man. I tell you that on national television. You's a stupid man. But let me ask you something now. You have a next business? Because let me tell you something. You want to have a business that's making money. I tell the national, let me tell you something. And to bar owners, you see when bars, you see this next stupid one, the president of the Satish Munisar? What's happening there? Pull it back, get the photograph for me. You know that man, right? When you see police officers coming from town and going to Arima, Sandy Grande, and coming and locking up people, Because the president of the Bar Association said the reason why the police in the division are doing nothing because they own the bars and there's friends. This idiot man here. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. But he open a chicken place, he gonna make money. Nobody don't care about you, you know. I don't care about them, you know. You telling me at the business association, come up with a proposal, what's going to happen? Come out and say, well, if I can work 3 days, do this, do that, come up. The last thing I want is for people to be out of money. You know what it is for a man to be out of money for 3 weeks, boy? You have any idea? And closing the mall, but you know what? The business had to pay rent. They had to pay the rent because all the mall owners must be your friends. All of them must be your friend. All of them is all a friend. But the people in the mall have to pay rent. But let me tell you what's the worst part now. No Mother's Day. Mother's Day done. I now talk to Tessa. Tessa says she buy clothes for Mother's Day. Tessa's exclusive. All these different places across Trinidad, stores, people done order the stuff and it coming for Mother's Day. People ready. People coming to cut a flick. That way you do people. That is what you do people, Madna. That is what you do people for Mother's Day. It have no Mother's Day. It have no Mother's Day. Nothing. It have nothing like that. Nothing like that. Wait, boy. You are amazing. You are really something else, Rowley. You are really, 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 really something else. Really, really something else. Really something else, you know. No restaurant, nothing. Look what he said in clip 6.
Life.
I know that you announced and you stated that bars and restaurants will be closed. Some persons are asking online, what about street food in terms of doubles and, you know?
Well, we have left that there for the time being, hoping that street food, obviously, if you're gathering at street food, you're doing so with the eyes of the police and they might have to intervene if you don't stay. If you can stand on the line, masked and separated, we allow those to continue. But what we try to do, we try to reduce the number of people who are interacting out there and taking into account also survival of those who are out there.
Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Just imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. But you make sure 50,000 people went to Tobago. He makes sure 50,000 people went to Tobago. You wasn't thinking that time. You wasn't thinking. You wasn't thinking. You wasn't thinking. And you remember last time he said the bank could do this and the bank will do that and we will work with the bank. Well, now just to let you know, he have left you to the wolves. He have left every person who's affected here today for 15 days. But let me tell you something. We will weather the storm. Or let's do something. Call me. Let me see how we can hype up the ad. How we see how we can do something that you can call clients and say, I have a gift for your mother. I have this for your mother. I have that for your mother. I do an online thing. Yeah, what? Call this number. And I'm going to help all you out. Who has stores and bring down things for mothers just to make back your money. If you spend 10,000 US, well, and they get back your money, you get it back. That's all. Forget the profit right now. To live for 15 days, we have to live. The bank has abandoned you, you know. He leave you to the wolves, you know. Hear what he said in clip 10. I listen to him, God. Clip 10, go ahead.
When we first went to this place just over a year ago, using maybe moral suasion or something, the Minister of Finance had made an intervention with banks, and there were certain actions that they took. Most of those actions expired in December last. Can you tell if the minister would maybe ask the banks to have another look, particularly with regard to their customers who are going to be affected by these shutdowns?
Well, we will keep reaching out to the national community at all stations, indicating that you do whatever you can, because as we say, we're all in this together. The people who are banking with the banks are clients of the banks, and banks without clients are not real banks. The banks will have an interest in protecting the lives and existence of their clients. And they will do, and we will keep asking them to do that. And whatever we have put in place that worked, if we can put them back in place again, we will try to do so if the conditions.
I thought that the bank will come and they will give you 3 months this and that, and it have no money, is 18 billion. The man come out and say, we have no money. We have no money, it have no money, but yeah what, don't worry. But here what you say, if you want a cat and dog, die nothing. Look at clip 16, you can still gamble.
Some persons are asking about the NLCB online gaming.
The what?
They're asking about NLCB online gaming. Is that going to continue? Persons can still go and purchase tickets. Persons are also asking about sporting activities. Can national teams continue to train?
What we didn't say was affected, remain unaffected.
Okay.
So the training, we didn't say that we stopped national teams from training. There was an exemption granted there, so we expect that will continue. As for NLCB, I think that people will still be able to play the games. I don't know that we've said no to that. But even if you're doing that, if you're going to a vendor to buy a lottery ticket, the key is not buying the ticket. The key is don't congregate. We're sure that the vendor could still be on the pavement selling the ticket, or you could go by the window. But when you get by the window, you mustn't be there more than 5 people, and if you're there, don't be in people's faces. And of course, you'll be wearing your mask when you order your dog and your cat and your cow and your crazy man and whatever you order at the window.
Was the worst part? You could still go and play with, but the people in the store who have the sanitizer by the door, they're trying. The people who in the mall, they're trying. You can't come and lock down people, so you're not a good prime minister. You are the worst. You are the worst. They could go and gamble, but no church, no mosque. No, they could go and gamble, but no church, no mosque. Play 17 and then I'll take a break.
Of now, funerals. Some persons are saying, okay, you said that there's the closure of churches, but what about funerals? Where will this take?
The funeral regulations already they remain in place.
And persons are also asking weddings, in terms of weddings.
Those regulations are spelled out in place, and there are some people who believe that they don't apply to them. There's one particular graveyard here in Tobago that insists on having a crowd around the graveyard. The police has been informed to pick you up in your funeral clothes.
Play with. You could eat street food. You could eat gyro. You could do this. You could do that. You could go and play with. You could get cat. You could get dog. Right? No church, no mosque, no funeral. They go come and lock you up. They could come and lock you up. And you know what? But still, I buying doubles, but I can't go through a drive-through. Look at clip 18.
Going back to food outlets, restaurants, persons are asking about drive-through. KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, are the drive-throughs, they could still be open?
The restaurants, they're closed.
Going back to...
No drive-throughs, nothing. Nothing. It have nothing. Am I right? You all heard it, right? Nothing. So what? So we can tell me about doubles. We can tell me go and play with. So if I can go play with, why I can't pass by a restaurant and collect a bag of food and go home? Why? But I could go out and play with. You are an idiot boy. I can go out and play with. I can stand up and say, yeah, play Ian. Well, I go play you for what? 36. I go play me for king. I go play you for something. I don't know. But I can still play with. Listen, I could still play with, but I can't pass by a restaurant, call order my food and grab the bag and run out. That is what you can't do. That is what, and you can't go to the bank because they lock you off in the bank. Just imagine that. Just imagine that they lock you off. Let's take a fast break.
Build collagen, hydrate and nourish your skin with Organifi Gold. This 100% vegan superfood with 13 ingredients aids in the production and maintenance of collagen, resulting in more youthful, clear glow. Aloe vera, coconut water, camu fruit, and pomegranate are some of the ingredients which hydrate your skin and produce collagen. Available at pharmacies nationwide, or contact Gradient Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
Imagine a place where cuisine from around the world is prepared by the most knowledgeable chefs. Welcome to Passage to Asia on the Avenue. Come experience the finest in authentic Indian, Chinese, Thai and Italian dishes all in one exhilarating location. Dine in or take advantage of our express lunch buffet, or try our Sunday brunch, a 2-for-1 cocktail happy hour specials. For reservations and orders, call 736 or 739 Asia. Passage to Asia.
The trendsetters are back. Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, will be reopened from Wednesday, April 21st. Brides, grooms, family and friends, buy unmatched outfits at our bridal booths. Don't forget to match your jewelry to perfection. Fab India Expo would like to wish everyone Ramadan Kareem. Get the latest variety of Islamic wear, also featuring royal and antique furniture from Jaipur, Jodhpur and Agra, beautifully hand-carved teak furniture from Saharanpur. You will be required to wear your mask, sanitize and check your temperature before entering. All COVID protocols will be observed. Fab India Expo, starting April 21st, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day including weekends.
Carrying the #1 brand, Bridgestone, the best iron of the whole nation. Them a pro, them a novice. Prices them are the best in the market. You need a tire step into the office now. They got the good, they got the good. Brandtech, whether it be forklift, agricultural, or even an industrial vehicle, Brandtech has a tire to suit you. Check out their brand spanking new alignment center at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Shogunas. Contact them at 672-8575.
At the finest grill hut, our meats and seafood are charcoal grilled to perfection. Our unbeatable flavor comes from local seasoning and specially crafted sauces. Complement your meal with our exceptional sides. Call 318-4046 for pickup or check us out on social media. All meats halal.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
What the Prime Minister needs to tell you is where is the science evidence that home as a result of the spike? You say home is the result of the spike, but let me tell you, Tobago over the Easter had the largest amount of people gathered in one place. Over 50,000 went in a 7 days period. The largest amount, and the Prime Minister contracted the virus in Tobago. That's what you're saying. But now, here we do it. He want to come and lock you up in your bedroom. So if you are a woman and you have a next friend or whatever, everybody, it's lock-up thing now. It's lock-up thing. Look, I can take care of him. He coming to lock you up in your bedroom. He is coming to lock you up in your bedroom. Look at clip 3. And I will tell you something when I come back.
Existing laws in the Public Health Act and the regulations that flow from there allow the police to intervene in private spaces if the police is duly of the opinion that what is going on in that private space is detrimental to the public interest with respect to this public health emergency. The laws exist for that, and the police will be so advised and guided, and therefore you will not be allowed to do with impunity what was happening in spreading this virus behind your own wall or in your private space because you believe that it doesn't apply to you, and the common sense of not doing it doesn't apply to you, and there are penalties that go with that. So I expect that there will be greater observation of the request and demand that house parties, family gatherings, liming by a house next to a bar, and those kinds of things, that the already overworked police will go one step further, and where they believe that there are activities taking place which are inimical to the public interest, that under the protection of the existing law, the police will intervene.
Wow. But when you had when he tell everybody to go to Tobago, 50-something thousand people went. Just imagine that. Let me tell to the bar owners, to the restaurants, let me tell you something. Look how they had a chance for you to get rid of your stuff, to sell out your stuff, to stay back whole night to night and just package up everything and sell it half price. Just to make back your money, you pay your meat, your vegetable, your perishable item. Do you know the lockdown? Do you know the lockdown was supposed to be from tomorrow? You don't know that. But what they're trying to pull back now is that the office of the Prime Minister sent out a release to us, telling us it is from tomorrow. But he come and say tonight, so it just goes to show how he does not care. Because I can show you his release. It came from the office of the Prime Minister where it said, from tomorrow night. Look at it. He said from tomorrow night. Where are the new restrictions until May? They fall in our close as of midnight the 30th. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? That is from the office of the Prime Minister. But the man is so wicked. He is so wicked and he do not care about you. He have no feeling for the bar owners. He have no feeling for the restaurant people. He have no feeling. Hey, this is Mountain and a partner. You come and interfere with people bread and butter, boy. Mountain, you hit me that shot, boy. Mountain, Mr. Rowley. God, boy. Lavantil balling. Sealers balling. Everybody balling. But your salary, ain't touch up to now. Just remember that, yeah? And you don't have a loan in the bank. And imagine, hey, Rowley don't buy grocery, yeah? And that's why I said, you know what I'm going to do? I want to say a special thank you to SNS Passat Supermarket for assisting the Rio Claro family. He was assisted. Also, I want to say, Adams Optical locations are open from South Branch, located at RRM Plaza, will be open even though the mall is closed because they are essential. Eyes, they have the eye specialists and whatnot. Both branches are open at Adams Optical. And supermarkets, you need to come on board and let us know what products you have so we can help the people out for 15 days. So SNS is coming. And also Passad's, the Food King. I spoke to him tonight, celebrating Mother's Day with over 100,000 in prizes to be won, over 75,000 in small and large appliances to be won, 25-foot gift vouchers, to 25 food gift vouchers valued at $1,000. Also, my director is going to make arrangement for me to go live in one of the supermarkets. All right, just to promote their stuff. They're located at Mayaro, Rio Claro, New Grand, Princestown, Point Fortin. Support the supermarket only that support us. Full stop. If you don't support me, if you're not on the show, we're not going to support you. Full stop, partner. Full stop, full stop, full stop. Also, hear what he said about curbside pickup on clip 20.
Before you go, some persons are also asking, you said that restaurants and bars will close, but some restaurants have been doing deliveries. Is it that deliveries will also stop?
For the moment, we are closing the operations because we are stopping the movement of people. It is not the business that we are after. It is the movement and involvement of people, and we are encouraging people to stay home for this period. Stay away from other people for this period. We want to break the chain of transmission from person to person. So during this period, instead of ordering your lunch and going to pick it up and meet people and eat a sandwich home sometimes. Because what we really want, is to break the opportunity for the virus to go from person to person. To do that, you have to isolate. And I could tell you about isolation.
Before you go,
everybody in malls that have business, we're going to see how we can help you out. Maybe you'll do small packages and we'll see how we can sell out your items for Mother's Day. You will contact the advertising department, the ad is there. But look how he's telling you now. You remember when he invite everybody to come to Tobago? You know now he's saying don't go to Tobago? He's saying don't go to Tobago. He's telling you don't go to Tobago in clip, how the hell I do this, boy? In clip 14. Yeah?
Capacity on the sea bridge and a reduction to 3 flights per day on the air bridge. What would be the capacity on those flights and what type of aircraft?
Let me tell you what the capacity is. The capacity is saying to you, what those things are saying to you, gently, is unless you absolutely have to move from Tobago, don't move. Unless you absolutely have to go to Tobago, don't go. That's what that means. So we left enough space for emergencies on coming both ways. 25% on the APT, James, what's 25% of approximately 1,000? That's about 250 people. There was a time you couldn't get 20 people to Trinidad. So you have capacity for 250 people on a trip. Unless it is absolutely essential, we are trying to say to you, Tobago could be protected a bit more if we cut down the inflow into Tobago, and if Tobagoans don't go to Trinidad, right? So, and it's not just for Tobago. We are saying to the household, please don't encourage your family to come and visit you. Please don't have birthday parties to hug up your nene and your nanny. Stay home. Stay away from people. We are in a pandemic, for heaven's sake. That's what all that means.
Hold up. Stay home. We in a pandemic. When the horse don't leave his stable, don't go by a nanny, don't go by a nene. You wasn't saying that for Easter. You wasn't saying that. How you going to tell me stay home now? How you would tell us to stay home? How would you tell us that now? You afraid people now? You don't realize we in a pandemic? When you're supposed to lock down the place tomorrow, you come today hot and sweaty because you don't care about the restaurants and those who have perishable items to sell out. Look the paper there, watch it there. Release from the Prime Minister office, look at it there. The lockdown supposed to start tomorrow night. Pull that back now, nah? Pull it back now. But you are the same person in clip 14 conversation to the people. Hear what you said. Come Tobago.
The ferry. This is going to be an Easter where anybody who wants to go to Tobago can go and come back when you want. So you know what's happening now? Tobago is almost full and overflowing. The place to be is in Tobago. And I tell you, the best vacation you can have at home in Trinidad and Tobago is in Tobago. Go to Tobago if you want.
Right. You wasn't studying pandemic, or you're studying it now. And all I realize we have no money, you know. We have no money, we don't have no money. No bank is going to help you. You can exercise outside, you know that? You can exercise on clip 12. Go ahead.
First up, with respect to outdoor exercising on the streets and parks and so forth, would that be affected?
No, we have not restricted that, but especially in the context of the finding, scientific finding of the CDC that says that being outdoor, getting outdoor air, as long as you are masked and as long as you don't congregate, is a good thing. So on this occasion, we are not restricting outdoor activity, but we are not encouraging congregation. If you are outdoor and you're in groups of more than 5, you will attract the attention of the police. And if you're outdoor without your mask, then you'll attract the attention of the police. So you could be outdoor, but just bear in mind that there are conditions of being outdoor.
He said, don't blame him. Somebody text me, don't blame the Prime Minister. He tell everybody, come to Tobago. Listen to clip 5 and then take the break. Go ahead, listen to clip 5 and then take the break.
These new lockdown measures you have announced today, some members of the public are asking, so where are we getting the money from? Some persons are blaming you, Honorable Prime Minister, for the current COVID-19 spread throughout the country. What's your view on that?
Well, I heard the opposition leader blaming me for allowing the virus to come into the country. And anybody who wants to blame me, I take that for what it is. There are very many people, you know, I have an Irish friend who was in Trinidad for a long time, when she was studying at the University of the West Indies. And she always told me she found this amazing thing in Trinidad and Tobago. And it was how people here blame inanimate objects for doing things that the humans have done. So it's never I dropped the glass and broke it. It's that the glass fall. It's never that, you hit your head on the wall, that the wall was there and look what it do to me. So we always have to have somebody to blame. So those people are alive and well. To look at the world in this pandemic and try to blame me for what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, I would say that is not anything I will take very seriously. And secondly, most of the people who you're hearing, experts now trying to blame me, the government, the Ministry of Health, and so on, they are the people who in the beginning was telling us that this is nonsense and that we were overreacting. Don't close the bars, don't close the border, don't do this, don't do that. When we spoke about our parallel health system, oh, nonsense. So we take that every day. We get that every day. Some people see opportunity in those inane conversations. I see if we keep trying to blame and not focus on where the problem really is, the problem can only get worse. Fortunately, in Trinidad and Tobago,
and you are getting worse. You didn't understand that you are the problem and you are getting worse. To advertisers, those small stores and them who have things to sell. Let me tell you something. If somebody call it, imagine you can't even cut somebody here, no spas, nothing. But if you can't work to go by somebody to cut their hair in the bedroom, go ahead. I tell chocolate, if you get a number, I put up chocolate number. Watch me tomorrow, put up chocolate number. Go and cut people here at home. People have to live. They have to live. This is the number for the supermarkets. Those of you who have your specials for people and whatnot. Look, the ad is right here. Get it up for me, please. Thank you. Right. Put a pause on it. All right. Advertisers, those of you, we have better ads to do tomorrow. Just to get those of you who have perishable, who have clothes and whatnot for Mother's Day and specials and so. This is the number to advertise. This is to call the advertising department, 225-3250-330-4426 and WhatsApp me on 294-4008. Let's take a fast break. Go ahead.
Get store-wide savings at RS Save With Us Supermarket. Fill your cart with food items, dry goods, household and cleaning supplies, and much more. Our shelves are always fully stocked, located at 141 Union Road, Marabella. Visit us today.
The trendsetters are back. Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, will be reopened from Wednesday, April 21st. Brides, grooms, family and friends, buy unmatched outfits at our bridal booths. Don't forget to match your jewelry to perfection. Fab India Expo would like to wish everyone Ramadan Kareem. Get the latest variety of Islamic wear, also featuring royal and antique furniture from Jaipur, Jodhpur and Agra, beautifully hand-carved teak furniture from Saharanpur. You will be required to wear your mask, sanitize and check your temperature before entering. All COVID protocols will be observed. Fab India Expo, starting April 21st, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day including weekends.
Located in the heart of Gasparillo, Naturally Fresh Food Supermarket offers you the lowest prices on all your everyday food and household supplies. We have massive weekend specials, also available at Green Hill Foods, Princestown.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Shogunas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
I just had to break it down for you. I just had to break it down. Advertisers, those who have the stores in the malls and whatnot, and the mall closed, try to come up with something, get in contact with us. Look, the numbers are on your screen there. Get in contact with us so we could do something where you could sell out the goods. Sell out the goods. Just make back your money you invest. Don't try to make no profit. Maybe set up a number where people could call and say, "Wait a minute, I want this from my mother, I want," and deliver the gifts. Deliver it. All is not done. Happy birthday to Roy, fiance Radha. Today is her birthday. All right, Radha. That Roy girlfriend? They say no. My girl have a party. I think I got. Oh, God. That Roy girlfriend? Come back to me. Come back to me. But anyhow, a lot of shocking things. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, make sure we have to come together. We have to stand together. I'll help you out. All is not over. All is not over. Let people order food. Drop it by the house. Drop it by the house, yeah? So if, listen, man, I cook in home and I drop it in the house. So it is not over yet. We'll run everybody else, call the numbers and let the people drop the food home. If 4 people home and leave them out, we go eat with my mother, I go eat with mama, and we go eat, and we will order the gift and thing, and we'll get it. And remember, support Pasadi Food King and SNS, support them. They are supporting us. And Naturally Fresh Foods, support them. The ads, we have persons now who promoting the ads on the fan page to 600,000 people. Here now, we're going to come together. And listen, man, we're not going to cry. Don't cry down your life. To live, we go live. Call my advertising agents tomorrow. And let's sell out everything. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Take the number, restaurant people, fry your chicken, fry your thing, and deliver it. I tell the national television. We go live. I know them is no good. Imagine Rowdy do all that. He's supposed to lock down tomorrow. He locked down tonight and he never take a pay cut. This is Ian Alleyne. Look out for all the run. I will still pump. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Feel safe in the home, feel safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle